I guess just how does it feel the actual basketball starts now? How's it feeling around the team?
We feel really good. It's a lot of high energy. Everybody's pretty excited. Coming off the exhibition game, we got a chance to see how we played in a arena with fans and in an actual game-like setting. So just off of that, we feel real good. We're excited about tomorrow. We just really happy to just go against other people.
Did you guys learn something about yourselves, Avery, that you maybe didn't know before the exhibition? You've obviously practiced quite a bit, but did you learn something that you didn't know before the exhibition?
I would say that we're a real physical team. We're gonna get after you on the defensive end, at all positions. Guarding you at the 94 feet. We got the bigs down low, so just really aggressive team that's gonna guard you full court.
The older you get, the faster time moves. Kind of seems like you guys were just in boot camp a couple weeks ago, and now all of a sudden, game one. Not saying that you're not prepared, but it's already here, or is it like we've been anticipating it? How does that work?
I mean, I would say it's going by fast, just like you said, we were just in boot camp, and so now the season's here, and we're about to play our first real game. But I feel like that's the thing, boot camp is getting us ready for that. So I feel like we're ready to take on anything. People still kind of figuring out what their role is on the team, but most importantly, everybody know what they do good for the team. So I feel like we're ready.
John Michael, we talked about how intense boot camp was. Not to dwell on that, but the month and a half, 2 months leading up into the season, from boot camp to now, how do you feel that is your game changed any? Are you more prepared, more in shape? How are the last couple of months gone for you?
Yeah, I feel really good. My body feels good. I feel like I'm a lot more conditioned. Surprisingly, I wasn't really as tired as I thought I'd be in the last game we played, even when we had that long 8-minute stretch in the beginning of the second half. So I believe boot camp really prepared me for that. I made sure I pride myself of, just getting some extra reps in when I first got here, so I could be able to sustain myself in the game, because we are playing fast paced, and like you said, we are picking up full court. So yeah, I feel like that's going to help my game, because I feel like I won't be as tired, so I'll be more effective offensively and defensively.
John Michael, is Mike different in a game than he is in practice? Is obviously your first deal with him?
No, not really. He's just a real laid-back dude. He tells us that he really doesn't like just having to tell us what to do in the game. He wants us to be able to go out and call plays and execute them. He just wants to be there to help. He wants to worry about coaching against the other team. As far as seeing what they're doing on defense, that's what he wants to worry about. So he wasn't really heckling us or anything like that. If we messed up, he got on us. But besides that, he's pretty much the same guy he was prior to the game.
We talked to you and Caleb about playing with Musa, and now that you've actually got to see him in a game, I think he had 17 rebounds. What was it like playing with Musa?
Yeah, I mean, he just makes the game a lot easier, for us guard. Just getting offensive rebounds. He got real good hands too, so you can even throw him a bad pass, he'll catch it. Even with the lob. So he's real. I think he's our biggest factor. You know what I'm saying? If he's going, I think we'll all be going. Because he just takes up so much space in the paint, and he can guard on the outside perimeter. So yeah, I love that about him.
Avery, we've seen you play a lot of games here in Gallagher. Does this game kind of have a bit of a different feel to it, or is it just kind of business as usual for you?
I would say business as usual. Just really trying to. Well, I say this year though is different because it's my last year, so I want to just accomplish all the goals I have, which is going to the tournament, winning the tournament, Big 12 tournament, NCAA tournament. So just the year, I would say, and accomplishments is different, but every game is the same. Just go and kill and go out with my teammates and kill.
Bit of a high school feel with the girls playing right before you guys. How much interaction do you guys have with them?
We talk to them a little bit, but most of the time they be practicing, so we don't get to talk to them as much, and we be practicing. So just at training table, that's when we really talk to them, because that's when all the students and the sports be in there talking to each other.
What have you guys thought of Coach Hoyt? I'm sure limited interactions with her so far, though.
Yeah, I ain't even have a conversation with her. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I've talked to her. She seems pretty cool, nice lady. Got some shoe game on her too. So yeah, she seems like a pretty chill. That whole staff, I've talked to their staff, so they a nice staff. Mike's definitely be there to support their game.
Mike's trying to, let everybody know that he's got a shit, but it kind of seems like he's threatened a little bit.
Hey, maybe. Never
She
know.
putting that pressure on me.
First game of the year, so there's not a lot of footage, but what have you guys, what do you know of UT Arlington and this team, and what do you kind of expect to see from them tomorrow night?
From my experience from last year, I would say they're a real aggressive team. They're gonna pick you up and try to keep everything on the side on the defensive end. They're gonna try to play inside out on the offensive end. So that's just what I really remember from last year.
Yeah, just watching the film, that seems like what they try and do, just try to ice you, keep you on the sideline. But we have things for that, so that we practice every day. So I don't think it'll be too much of a shock for us when it happens. You know, we just have to be ready to execute, you know, the things we've been practicing for the past month and a half.
For either of you, what would you say to, obviously, a doubleheader tomorrow? What would you say to fans that are thinking about, you know, maybe coming to both games? What would you say to encourage them to show up, not just for men's game, but the women's game as well?
Yeah, I mean, show up because y'all want to see us play, you know what I'm saying? Not just if it's a big game like we playing OU. We want y'all to come out to see us play because we're going to put on a show for y'all, and that's what we're here to do.
I say, you know, it's a Monday night, you know, not too much stuff going on. Everybody might as well just come support both the men's and the women's, you know, with our season kickoff. You know, everybody wants to have a good start, and, you know, I feel like the fans will help out both teams if they come and support, you know, give us that six-man energy that we would desire, you know, and just maybe it'll build off for the rest of the game. You know, let's just make it a fun thing for students and athletes.